Page 65, Canyon Echoes. They talk about an interval of a fifth. We've already covered intervals. You can figure out any interval, blah, blah, blah. But just talk briefly about fifths because it's an important interval. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back to a chord. We talked about chords where you have a third and a third makes a chord. Okay, actually that's a chord too. Well, the distance between top and bottom note is a fifth. Because 3 and 3 equal 5, don't you know? Okay, that's sort of what it is. Both notes are in a space or both notes are in a line, but there's a space or line in between. And you recognize them. This thing has fifths all over. Look at the first measure. You have a C and a G. That's a fifth. And they're both on spaces, and there's a space in between them. So are these. It's all fifths. By itself, a fifth sounds empty. It just sounds empty. It needs something to add to it, a little more color. So we have to be careful with fifths, but they're used. Now in this lesson, we're moving around. Of course, we've already moved around. You moved around in Bayou Blues because at the bottom, when you were here, you had to come up here, but you had to rest to do that. So you're already moving around. Here we're moving around. Here the left hand's moving around. So let's look this over. It's 3 lines long. It has a repeat sign, so it's a little longer, but it's 3 lines of music to deal with. Treble, bass, clef, 4/4 time signature, quarter notes and whole notes looks like. And there's one sharp at the end because there's got to be one in every crowd, don't you know? So I'm going to take both hands together because it's one hand or the other playing. The left hand is here, and the right hand is here. I know right and left, whatever it's here. Okay. And the quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. But now on measure 4, when I'm playing that, as I'm counting, I've got to get the left hand up where it goes during here. It's got to be there before you need it. So on measure 4, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I go ahead and get the left hand up here. It's got to come here. And then when you repeat, you got to get the left hand back down. So you're coming from here to here. You may have to look at the piano for that, for the move, but you're only looking down for an instant. Just enough to get your hand in position. And you don't have to aim all 5 fingers. Generally, you aim 1 finger and the others go along. And I don't care. You aim the thumb if you want, or whichever. It's up to you. In theory, you'd aim any finger, but just get it where it doesn't have to be a quick jerky motion or nothing. Just lift it. You got plenty of time. Yeah. And that's the piece. Then at the end, it's here. Here. And again, I'm going to use 3rd finger on that. You don't need a 3. They don't need to give you a finger number. Just do it. Yeah. Then I go back through and I get rid of the hesitations. And then I add the articulations, which is these. Lift up. Lift up. You see, I'm just lifting up, like taking a breath. And they have a note underneath measure 4 to prepare the left hand, to move their left hand. They do that. Some books will do that. That's not part of the music. You're not going to get that in music. You got to look ahead. We're always reading ahead anyway. And when I play measure 4, I'm looking at measure 5 and I see, left hand's out of place here. I got to move it. And that's where I move it. I realize I got to move it because the notes say I'm going to have to move it. So I do. Yeah. So you're constantly looking ahead when you're reading music anyway, and it'll just happen. You just kind of do it. You don't have to make an effort. Let's say I'm gonna look ahead here. No. I'm kind of reading these notes as I'm playing them at the beginning, but once I get to that whole note and I got time, I'm looking ahead to see what's coming to prepare in case I have to move or anything. Who knows? So you're getting the habit of that. It's not really something we teach per se. It's something you kind of pick up and do over time. I guess I wasn't taught to do it. I just did it. And once I have the articulation in, I have the dynamics. It's loud at first. You're going to echo that soft, very light. And it's just loud, soft. At the end, you're sort of soft. It sounds like you're playing the F sharp louder. It's because it's a different harmony. It's dissonant. It clashes. So it tends to come out all by itself. Don't worry about it. Just play it. Then I add the speed. Slowly and spaciously. Well, I don't know about spacious, but we can do it slowly. I guess that's what you're saying, and then you're going to echo that. Canyon echoes. something like that? Okay. The repeat sign of measure 8, remember that means go back to the beginning. There's no reverse repeat sign, so you go to the beginning and play the whole mess again, and then you end it. The fermata at the end, remember that, hold it out longer. How longer? Whatever you feel right. With a metronome, I'd hold it for 8 counts instead of 4. But if I'm not playing with a metronome, I just feel it however long I feel like holding it, and then I quit. It's up to me. I'm the performer. Now, they're giving a metronome marking, and the metronome marking, in my opinion, is not slow. This, I mean, the whole notes are, but to me, that's not slow. To me, slow is more like what we're going to do in the Play With Me. Let's play this together. I'd say slowly, but it's slow anyway. I'm not going to do louds and softs, but we will do the repeat, and I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, repeat. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, off.